What's going on YouTube? Guthrie's Grind coming at you with my first tabletop knife review of the GANZO G753. As you can see here, they come in a few different models. You can get them in the G10 carbon fiber laminate, and this one's also G10. That's supposedly a titanium coating on the blade. I couldn't tell you whether or not that's actually what it is, but looks pretty nice. I don't know if I'd trust it for like food prep and stuff like that, because like I said, you never know what kind of coating they use, and you don't want that getting in your food. At least I don't. If I'm using a knife from China to cut prep food with, it's going to be a satin blade like this one. As you can tell, this one has quite a few scratches and such on the blade, because I do use this one quite a bit. Quick shot of the model number, G753, and they use 440C stainless steel. Really nice looking knife for the money. I paid under $15 a piece for these, shipped to my house from China. That was back around Christmas time. I believe they're running some kind of flash sale, but got a really good deal on these. I think they're closer to $20 now, if I'm not mistaken. Got blue hardware on here. I think they call it anodized, but there's no way that's anodized. I believe it's like some kind of powder coating or paint. So as you can see on this other side, just rubbed off that pivot here. That's actually how the knife came to me. And you can see the other side hasn't rubbed off at all. It's still nice and blue yet. And that's the thing about GANZOs. You'll get them and they won't all be perfect. They might have some minor imperfections and stuff like that, but they still work and do what they're supposed to do. As you can see down in there, got milled out liners, save on some weight. G10 backspacer. Got a little lanyard on here I tied up. I didn't think I'd like lanyards on my knives at first, but now that I started using them, it's so much easier to grab a hold of that and pull the knife out of your pocket than it is to try to grab a hold of that little bit of the knife there that would be sticking out. You know, it's not a lot to get a hold of, but lanyards come in handy. So I do like using them now. It's got this axis lock here. A lot of people don't like the axis lock on these. They say they're copying Benchmade, but how many different knife companies use liner locks, back locks, frame locks? You know, they didn't all come up with the design. You know what I'm saying? All different companies use and borrow designs from other companies, Chinese and American companies both. So that doesn't bother me. And I do believe SOG and some other companies use this axis style lock other than just Benchmade, so really can't rip on them for doing that. In my opinion, they're not copying anybody or cloning, I guess I should say, any other knife companies, because I mean, they put their name right on the knife. They're not trying to pass it off as anything other than a GANZO. So I mean, you really can't, like I said, harp on them too much for that. Reversible pocket clip, right or left hand tip up carry on these. Get a length on these for you. I have an overall length of about 8 1/4 inches. Let's see if I can get a blade length here. Blade length, actual cutting edge is around 3 1/2 inches. You can see that there. These other ones, I think I mentioned yet, have like a titanium coating on the blade. It does look really nice in contrast with that orange handle and the blue hardware. I think it's a pretty nice looking knife. I don't know if that's actually a titanium coating like they say, and the pocket clip also has that, which I thought was pretty nice. They matched it. Even the liners are all coated with, like I said, they call it a titanium coating, but I'm not sure what it is. As you can see here, I mean, it's got scratches and marks all over the blade. And since I showed you the overall length, I might as well get a weight on these for you. See if you can see this here. About 4.6 ounces, so they weigh under 5 ounces. That's a good carry-in weight for a knife. I don't mind my knives being a little bit heavier, but I know some people like to stay around the 5 ounce mark, a little bit under. But these ones all came with a pretty smooth action too, and they're fun just to sit and play around with if you like to fidget with things while you're watching TV or the YouTubes. But yeah, like I said, they're really handsome knife. For the money, you really can't beat them. I mean, I haven't found too much to compare for under 20 bucks. You get this kind of quality for. But I'll show you this 440C. As you like I said, as you can see here, I have used this one quite a bit. That's not too bad to sharpen. I'm not the best knife sharpener in the world. I can get a good working edge on there, and that's about it. I don't have any fancy knife sharpeners. But it's fairly easy to sharpen. I'll show you here, it still has a decent working edge. And that one does hang up a little bit, have a couple of spots but still need touched up, but still a decent working edge on it. It's not really working out. But I can show you here, because I haven't used this orange one or the green one yet. Show you how sharp they come. They come with a really razor sharp edge. I mean, that's about as good as 440C gets right there. Really sharp edges they put on these when they ship them out. But not all of them come to you perfect. And like I said, with the other one, this one I've been carrying, yeah, it came, the pivot's a little bit rubbed off there. Like, I don't exactly have the blue color on it like it's supposed to. They're all pretty well centered though. Centering's good on that orange one. This one here I've been using. Centering's pretty good on that one. No blade play really to speak of. It's pretty rock solid, and I've been using it, like I said, for several months now. I've been carrying this knife. And this one here too. Oh, and there looks like it. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Pretty well centered. Got a nice action. Right out the box. Didn't even break these ones in. I just, like I said, threw the lanyards on them and tucked them away, just keeping them ready. But I like this carbon fiber one so much that I bought another one. This one here is brand new. Never used, like the orange one and the green one there. And I also bought a couple of these for my brother-in-laws. They love them. This is how they look when they come. And like I was saying, they don't all come to you perfect. Here's a model number is this one. This one's the, if I focus there, the F729. And the grind on this one, and if you be able to tell very much in the camera, but the grind on that side is pretty well even, looks pretty good. You flip it to the other side and you can tell there it's all catawampus. I could use my other knife here as a pointer, but you can see like it comes, the grind comes up a little bit right here and then back down and thins out here at the end. And it's still sharp. I'll show you. Well, I ain't got my paper left here. I wrinkled it all up. And it's still Still sharp. It's not going to cut it very well because it's all wrinkled. Still sharp, but like I said, the grind isn't that even. Don't know why that is, but like I said, some you'll get absolutely perfect, nothing wrong with them, and some will have little imperfections like that. Blade centering on that one's pretty good. It's the S729 carbon fiber laminate handle scales. I'm not sure if I showed you yet or not, but these knives do have milled out liners to save some weight. See that in there. Yeah, but overall, really good knives for the money. Really hard to beat. Like I said, I haven't found too much to compete with them for in the price range that these are in. Should still be able to get these for under 20 bucks. But let's do a quick little cut test here. I have some paracord and stuff and show you how they cut, and then I'll let you go. But I have several of these GANZO knives I'm going to be doing reviews on. I also have Kershaw's and Spyderco's and SOG and Cold Steel. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be doing more reviews on those. Going to be doing some field reviews. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Going to be doing some giveaways. So you ain't got nothing to lose if you subscribe, especially if you like knives and stuff. So should be entertaining. And we'll see how this cuts some paracord here. And this is the one that I sharpened. This is the used one. You can see it has scratches and stuff on the blade. So it's not going to be an out-the-box test, but still get an idea. If that's going to work the best. And no problem. Plenty sharp enough working edge on that. I'll show you one I haven't messed with yet, just so you can compare it a little bit. So you can see there's no marks or nothing on this blade. It's not been used. And just, I mean, like butter. Just chops that stuff right up. Oops, bumped my camera there, sorry about that. Let's see. Get the end of this here. And it just chops right through it, no effort whatsoever. If I had a better sharpener, I could probably get an edge on this one. Like they come from factory, but like I said, this is a plenty good enough working edge for what I use them for. Still cuts nice. But yeah, if you guys are interested in one of these, I definitely consider picking one up. You can save your expensive knife, or knives, I guess you should say. And just throw one of these in your pocket. They're still good to look at. I mean, you ain't gonna embarrass yourself pulling one of these out in front of your buddies. I mean, it definitely looks like a more expensive knife than what it is. It's even got, even the screws in the clip there are colored blue hardware. Overall, really good knives for the money. Like I said, definitely consider, if you're considering picking one up, I wouldn't hesitate. Not all of them, like I said, you'll get are perfect. If you're ordering from China, you'll probably be waiting around a month or so before you get it. Just because, like I said, it's coming from China. Got to give it some time to get to you. So that's the downside to it. But if you got the patience and you got under 20 bucks, definitely consider picking one of these up. Well worth the money. And I own several different models. Like you just seen here, I have the 729, and they, like this one here, they ain't all perfect, but I definitely don't regret buying any of them. They've all been plenty good for the money. Just their quality control ain't perfect. It's either that or they just let some minor imperfections slide because how cheap they are. You can't afford to be redoing them all and throwing them all into the junk pile. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. Like I said, stay tuned. We'll be doing some field reviews. I got guns I want to do some reviews on. I'll probably be doing some vlogs on this channel. All kinds of shit. So stay tuned. And I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Later.